Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Labs in beautiful Statesville, North Carolina. I am very excited to introduce a stunning English Labrador boy we have for sale. This is Mr. Black of Harper and Jack's litter. He was born February 6th, so he is in the middle of our master's training program. We know his personality very well. His Recherche score is 868. 8 being that he is very dependent. He's one of the most dependent puppies in his litter. He adores to be with people. He loves to snuggle, loves to cuddle, loves to give kisses. He's very affectionate. He's one of the most loving English Labs I have ever seen. Love his personality. He's an absolute sweetheart. On the activity scale, he's very balanced. He is slightly outgoing, so he does have energy, but he's not high energy. He's not hyper. He's a puppy that's mature, but he does have energy. And then he's very confident. As you can see, he is not a dog that's shy, that's timid. He's confident, doing really well in training, and we're going to show you that. Size-wise, he's not going to be a big boy. His mom is one of our smallest girls at 50 pounds. Dad is average at 77 pounds. I think he's going to get 65 to 75 pounds. I don't think he'll get as big as his dad. He's not a big boy, but he does have a beautiful blocky head, a very light cream coat, and this is basically his color. I love the English Lab look. They're shorter, stockier, just a beautiful dog, and they're much calmer. Now, he's able to go home after graduating either master's training program, which is June 26th, then it's doggy doctorate, that's August 6th, and then doggy double doctorate is September 6th. Now, we do realize people are going on vacation this summer. A lot of people are after being stuck inside with COVID. We are flexible with those dates. If you want to get in between any of those training levels, we prorate the price. You can get them at the date that works best for you. Now, if you scroll down, you'll see pictures of Harper and Jack. If you click in those pictures, a video is going to play where we summarize each of the parents. We talk about their health clearances, their personalities. We do not have a litter that can possibly be healthier than Harper and Jack. They both scored in the top 4% of labs with their hip, elbow, eyes, heart, EIC clearances. But we're very proud of that. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and I'm gonna show Mr. Black in training so you can see how well he's doing, see his personality, and then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're gonna show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love to pull, love to tug, love to cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers, and we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all of these areas. Now, we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training, and this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in their crate, and a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out, and a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in Mr. Black, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see the pictures we just took of him. Right above his most recent pictures are the prices for each training level. Some people do have a hard time finding those prices, so in this video, we're going to show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video are not necessarily his prices. You do need to look at his page. And then right below this video is a link. It says click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the words puppy application, fill it out. We will respond you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to visit Mr. Black of Harper and Jack's Litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.